Mickey is ridiculous, and I love him.
Sora! Who's there?
Sora, wake up!
For a second, I thought my game froze. Do you remember how I was talking about Sora's ridiculous onesie? Look at how big he is now.
Donald! Goofy!
That was some nap.
You mean we were asleep?
I guess we must have been, or I don't think we'd be so drowsy.
When do you think we went to sleep?
Let's see. We defeated Ansem,
Yep.
restored peace to the world, found Kairi. Oh yeah, and then we went to look for Riku. I think that's right so far.
Then what?
Sora's voice changed.
What does your journal say, Jiminy?
Gee, there's only one sentence. Thank Nominate. I wonder who that is.
Some journal that is.
Eh.
Well, what do you say we find out where we are?
Ah, the old party selection screen. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Gosh, I miss this. Looks like, okay, so yeah, Donald and Goofy both have abilities. Donald has Donald Thunder and Donald Cure. Basically, I'm just trying to do my Donald voice, it's not working. Basically, they're kind of like weaker versions of Sora. It's like, this time around, Donald and Goofy aren't as... Okay, in the first game they weren't incredibly powerful, but they had like some uses, and like they're still. I still love Donald and Goofy, and I prefer the fights that they're in as opposed to the fights that they aren't. But Donald's magic is very kind of underpowered in this game. I mean, he has magic right now and we don't. So what are you? I'm not saying, you know, oh yeah, we're so much better than him. But yeah, Donald's Thunder and Cure can do a pretty decent, you know, damage and heal respectively, but with a lot of Donald's magic abilities, they're not as potentially useful as Sora's, because like Sora can get a lot of like some really like potent and like crazy things going with his magic, where Donald's just kind of like, you know, simple, good, but like not great. Yeah, he has that, and Goofy has Goofy Bash. He throws his shield from afar. Then he also has Item Boost, which increases the effect done with healing items. Fun thing with... So there are different types of abilities for party members. You have like action and supports. And, I mean, you know, Sora has action abilities too and stuff. But with Donald and Goofy is that you can choose to, by pressing triangle, to unequip, and also choose how often they use these abilities. So, like with Donald, you can choose to have him heal more often or not so often, and attack and all that stuff. It's really cool. Customizations also kind of improved that way. You can choose how often they use items. You can choose their battle style. There's like Technic Attack, where they use their techniques, where they focus on attacking Sora's target. Target, where they fight closer to Sora, where they fight targets other than Sora. One where like they're more supportive of Sora, like focusing on like healing and restoring his MP, and then Relentless Attack, where they focus more on defeating the enemy they're currently engaged with, and instead of just like spreading out more. There's kind of some overlap and stuff, but like there's a little bit more control this time around than there was back in the day. The journal is now very much updated. This time around, you have a lot more descriptions, and I didn't go over the journal that much in the last couple games, but yeah, you had like this kind of like nice little bingo-esque setup. You have like your story updates, you have an album of pictures, along with a treasure list, which is so helpful this time around, because oh my gosh, guys, like, I honestly don't think I've discovered all the treasure chests in Kingdom Hearts 1 because I don't know if I did or not. Like, we don't know if we did or not. That's the thing, like, yeah, there might be guidebooks and official, like, walkthroughs out there, but there could very well be, like, another treasure chest floating around somewhere in Wonderland that we just don't know about because Wonderland's insane. So now you can at least do process of elimination on if you got all your treasure chests or not. It also keeps track of the maps you collect, and also shows off this kind of like a character link thing. It's kind of showing like this actually can get very big. It shows off like the characters we know, and like, are they a hero, a villain, a side character, exclusive to Disney, that kind of thing, or like exclusive to like a Disney World, or all that fun stuff. Really cool. And so this is kind of like the way the journals are now set up. It's like you have like the individual worlds themselves, and then you also have Jiminy's collection here. So it looks like we've got Selphie. That face looks kind of ridiculous. We got good old Jiminy, and we got Pluto. So yeah, look at Jimmy's little like grin going. Like it's kind of like a little smirk. I like it. Alright, so yeah, everything looks good. Got high potion, I got my champion belts. So I'm feeling alright with Sora's defense right now because we got some good level ups. I want to give Donald the Elven Bandana. Simply because I think like elemental resistance will help me more, and Donald's gonna need all the defense we can give him. You can now view the status of party members from the main menu. All of Roxas' abilities and money have been passed on to Sora. Jiminy's journal contains hints of what to do next in past events. So, I don't think we can go back inside the, yeah. I've got stuff to do. So yeah. Oh, and Mithril Shards. Okay, so yeah, now we're getting, synthesis, materials. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pick up all the treasure chests that I can think of right now, simply because, gosh, like, you come back to Twilight Town a few times, but it's kind of, always, oh, hey, welcome back, Sora. Like, it's inconsistent, so I just kind of want to get everything now while we still can. I don't think there's anything up top. Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but there's a huge change in the fact that it's not as platform heavy before. Like, it's not like you're jumping up on platforms and climbing stuff. It's changed. It's not like that anymore. There's like only one area in the game that really is like requirement of like jumping on platforms and getting around and everything. And admittedly, it's my favorite area in the game. But it's only one area, and it's very far off. For the most part, it's kind of just like these straightforward, kind of flat areas that they're still fun and everything, but you know, it's not like the platform-iness of the other games. Yeah, actually, I didn't mention this before. We have maps in this game now. Like, there was a map in Chain of Memories, but there was no map in Kingdom Hearts 1, and I just got kind of used to it and forgot about it. But yeah, we have maps now, and I'm like 4 hours in, and I'm only now mentioning it. Way to go, Doug. You were asleep for so long, you still may be kind of dazed, Sora. Don't worry, if you forget what you have to do, just check Jiminy's journal. It sounds nothing like Donald. I swear, by the end of this Let's Play series, I will have a Donald voice. Although Donald and Goofy kind of take a back seat for a couple games, so we'll see how well that works. Don't go back to the mansion, you may fall asleep again. Yuck! Besides, we should check out what kind of place this is. I'm excited. It doesn't sound like Goofy, it's just like, it sounds like I have like an old, like, southern man's voice. Wow, we just skipped everything. We're,
You know, I think I've been to this town.
What's it called?
Guess I must have imagined it.
we just walk into some random back alley.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just wondering what was back here.
Now you know. This is our spot.
What? You're new around here, right? I'm Pence.
Hayner, nice to meet you. But we got stuff to do, so catch you later.
My name's Olette. Hey, did you finish up the summer homework yet? Independent studies are the worst, huh?
Homework?
They're the new kids. They don't have homework.
Hey, what are your names?
Oh, sorry. We're Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Get used to that.
Sora, Donald, Goofy. We just met someone who was looking for you.
He sure seemed in a hurry. He had a black coat on, so I couldn't see his face. But he had these big round ears.
Get in!
It was Dead
Where'd you
Mouse.
see him?
At the station.
The station. Thanks.
Oh no, I mentioned a musician.
Well,
Don't
you better
copyright.
get back to that assignment.
Later.
Oh boy! The kid's trying to find us!
That's a good change.
Yeah, let's get to the station.
The usual spot. Twilight Town. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna save over this one. I was thinking about maybe keeping that save open just in case I needed it for later. But nope. Donald. Just two Donalds now. Alright. As though if it were Pence and Olette were talking. Welcome to Twilight Town. Hayner is written in small letters on the darts. The back alley. You know, technically I could call it here, but I kind of want to keep going until we finish up Twilight Town again. It's much quicker the second time around, I promise, I swear. The guy looking for you is at the station. It's at the top of Station Heights. You should go see what he wants. We have our homework to do. If you've got time, why don't you get a job? Oh wait, I don't think anyone's hiring right now. What the heck? Oh, it's just like, hey, if you got the time, get a job, new kid. If you want to know about this town, go to the Sandlot. We're busy. I'm sure Cypher's bunch will accommodate you. Hayner's so much more mean.
Hey, you. Where'd you come from? You here to pick a fight with us or something?
Fight? We're not here to fight.
Yeah, you big palooka!
I forgot how much I like that
Alex.
word.
Time to teach you how to behave in my town. Bring it.
Man, what a jerk.
One moment. If you're gonna fight, why not make it a proper struggle?
What?
You see, Cypher, I'm a really big fan.
What? What do you want?
In other words, I want to see more of your super cool moves. You handled the tournament with real style, and you absolutely dominated the title match. But I just can't get enough. Don't you see? The matches are far too short. And what's your name?
Sora.
Sora. If you want to fight a match, you just say the word.
The Sandlot. Twilight Town. You're willing to fight? Great. First, I'd like to test your abilities, but I don't have any opponents for you. You'll have to wait. Meanwhile, practice. So yeah, you can struggle again. the struggle tournament is not the last time we get to play that mini game. It's just when we come back here later in the story. That's the fun thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 is that I like that. They don't need to, but they just jumped with me. I love Donald and Goofy. I love the AI of the companions and stuff. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is kind of cool where a lot of the worlds we visit, you get to visit them at least twice. So it's kind of cool that way. Instant annihilation. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you don't stand a chance struggling against Cypher, you know? Whether brawling or strawling, brawling or strawling? Whether brawling or struggling, I'm not gonna lose to the likes of you. Why don't you come back 10 years from now? It's a joke because it's been over 10 years since this game came out. Actually, I don't think that was an intentional joke, but like people have been complaining about like not getting a new game for years. So what I want to do is actually want to head to Tram Comet. Yeah. So there's a lot of treasure chests now that we can pick up. So looks like that was a high potion. Yeah. It doesn't like so. A lot of the items I've been picking up. Like it doesn't let you know if like you get like an extra one like on top of the stuff you already have. So like that's why like I've been confused. Like what do we got? Yeah, it looks like we got another potion here. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like it only shows like the new icon if it's actually a new item, not just if it's like an extra like another potion, basically. No matter how many I squat, they just keep coming. What am I to do? Money. And I almost spoiled the new music. Actually, I kind of did. There's a really nice track for fighting in Twilight Town. Yeah, I don't know what we just got there. Oh, we got a tent. Cool. Yeah, the thing is you can head straight up to the station right from the get-go. Like, you don't even need to talk to Cypher and gang. It's just a little, I don't know, it's just a little cutscene to play around with. I want to see if we can head back to the forest. Oh, hey, we got an AP boost. I'm going to use that on Sora. I use all the stat boosters on Sora. Mostly just because this time around Donald and Goofy have very limited abilities. Cypher's real strong, you know? Did I sound tough? Did I? Tough like Ray, you know? Oh, I love you, baby. I'm looking forward to playing your video game. What do we got here? Looks like another potion. Cool. I'm keeping track now of like the number of items I have. Alright, so yeah, I think you can get most of the items in Twilight Town in the first go. That's another high potion, that's for sure. But yeah, Donald and Goofy don't have as many abilities this time around. And that's another Mithril Shard. Yeah, so it's kind of funny how that works out. In Kingdom Hearts 1, Donald and Goofy were... So I wonder if we can actually enter the old mansion now. I don't know, I'm just messing kind of around a little bit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more freedom this time with Sora in regards to Twilight Town and everything, so... but... Yeah, so what I'm saying, Kingdom Hearts 1, Donald and Goofy, they're kind of like Sora, but just minus a couple of Sora's abilities, but in a lot of ways they're kind of like pure defense and pure magically built. Like they have a fair amount of ability, so giving them AP is kind of it's not a requirement, you know, but like, you know, you could make the case of why you would want to give them AP boosters. And Donald and Goofy still have some abilities, and like they still prove useful, but Sora's going to be the one who's getting the most abilities by far out of anyone in this game, and you're probably going to want to spend those AP boosters on Sora, and there are a few of them, and I'm pretty sure you can craft them. And I do know there is like a fight at like in the post game that gives you like an AP booster every time you beat them. So it is like a kind of like a infinite source of them, but that is in the post game. So that is far off. Or you might actually need it. Hello. I'm getting old, I could sure use a hand. There we go. Oh, and we got money for it. That's nice. One of the... like I said, I beat Kingdom Hearts 3 in like a weekend when it came out the other other week. And because of that, Kingdom Hearts 3 introduced this really fun system that I love so much, where they have breakable objects again, like all the way back from Chain of Memories. My favorite thing about that game was just running around and hitting stuff and then getting stuff for it. It's back, and you can get items, you get like, the word that is my destruction, Synthesis Workshop, coming soon. But yeah, destructible items are back, and I really like it. You can get crafting items, you can get, potions, you can get money, you can even get, there's a new cooking minigame, you can get ingredients, and it's really great. These struggle battles always draw huge crowds, all because of me. No one would know about them without these posters. Still, I'm beat. Yeah, it's funny, like, even just, like, jumping up and, like, hitting, like, soars so much faster than Roxas. There's a real, like, difference. Jesse's accessory shop. So we've got an ability ring. Cool. Sora's already got it equipped, and I'm not looking to spend my money just yet. Actually, yeah, you know what, whatever. I think I'll get one for... I think I'll get two. Yeah. Almost break the bank. Alright, yep. So yeah, Donald and Goofy kind of have like this opposite thing where Goofy has the opportunity to equip more armor, where Donald has the opportunity to equip more accessories. I gave them both an ability ring. Not like we need it right now, but still, it'll probably be nice to have it eventually, especially early on in the game with how difficult things have been for me. And we'll just buy 2 more potions, just because I'm going to need them. This steep slope makes it downright difficult to deliver letters, but the mailman is so fast. What does he ride on? Up we go. Oh, man. I hope I can find some performers soon. I can't wait. Oh yeah, this is the weapon shop. Hammer staff, adamant shield, and I wasted all my money on items I probably don't need. A staff used for its strength. A shield that excels in defense rather than strength, blocks various attacks. So yeah, if you have enough money and you want to kind of get a nice buff for Donald and Goofy right out of the gate, you can get those items for them. Honestly, I kind of want to wait till like we get a little farther along in the game before I get them those weapons. Just because, you know, I kind of want them to actually use their base weapons for a little bit. Have you come to find a job? I can't find any work that I can do. Everyone is so gung-ho about getting jobs. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's a small town. It makes sense. Like my old hometown, you know, there's like a lot of like kind of base entry jobs, but there's not a whole lot to do. So like you ended up doing stuff like that. I remember a lot of summers I would just kind of like, my whole summer wasn't filled with it, but it would be a lot of just like, you know, oh, I'm going over to this neighbor's house to trim weeds and get like $60. How am I supposed to carry this stuff up to the garage? And he wants me to hurry? I never should have taken this job. You're at the train station. My lips are pink. I think it's just the lighting I have set up, but yeah, my lips look very kind of pink. defeat the strange enemies. Funny, it's not giving me any reaction commands yet. Hey, level up! So yeah, as you can see, the Sora and the boys are kind of clearing through enemies. It's nice that, like, you know, all these guys would have been a nightmare to fight alone as Roxas, but, like, we have help now, so it's nice. Oh, defense increasing, we got an item boost. That's nice. And no, it's nice. It's fun to have friends. Like, an unfortunate fact of, like, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and pretty much any game with AI allies is, like, the allies kind of end up falling off and they become less useful. And at the end of the day, you know, in a video game like this, you can only, I guess, nothing beats, like, the reaction of, like, a player who can, like, you know, like an actual human who can judge and guide stuff. But it just, I don't know, it feels lonely when you don't have, like, you know, the other characters helping you out. And in Kingdom Hearts 1, and actually in Chain of Memories, Donald and Goofy saved my butt multiple times. So I expect the trend to continue this game. It's so ridiculous. I love him. I love Mickey so much.
Your Majesty?
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way. Here.
Your Majesty!
The king? Was that really him?
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
What gave it away?
It's okay.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
And he didn't have a shirt.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Oh, of course, Sora. Do you have to ask?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face. What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey.
One more.
To where again?
We have to board the train.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Money pouch. A pouch from the king. There's 5,000 money inside for some reason. Crystal orb. A pretty crystal. It sparkles brightly when held up to the sun. Secret Ansem Report 2. A secret report written by Ansem. It can be viewed in Jiminy's journal. Yeah, we're getting Ansem reports right at the beginning of the game. Complete contrast to 1, where, like, you had to really, like, scrape and grind for them, especially the last couple. And actually, they're in 3. I actually haven't collected the ones in 3. Like, my playthrough of 3 was very bare bones. But yeah, we get Ansem reports right from the get-go, which we'll read once we get back to playing. There's going to be quite a few cutscenes coming up.
Huh?
Hey, Sora?
What?
Nothing, but...
We came to see you off. It just seemed like something we ought to do.
Oh. Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
Huh?
What is it?
They're the same.
Yeah.
3 tickets, please.
Spending all the money I worked hard to earn.
I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry I was so cold before. Something's been bugging me. We may not see each other for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? A couple hours, probably. Sora, about that bag of yours. Never mind. Come visit us again, alright? We'll be at the usual spot. That's weird. I feel like I should see you off for some reason. Like I had to say bye to someone I've been waiting a long time to see. This is going to be a long journey, so prepare yourself well. Get on the train? Not yet. It's time for our adventure. It's time for our... What the heck is wrong with me? It's time for our adventure to begin. Gosh, if there's something you still want to do here, now's your last chance. Like get these treasure chests. Oh, we got some new items. Crystal orb, the money pouch, which doesn't give us money, unfortunately. So for now I'm going to equip item boost. I'll probably unequip it when another ability comes along, but for now it's alright. Looks like we got a high potion. And I'm just guessing, just based on like if it goes above, out by beyond my face. Looks like that is yeah, another potion. We might be like scraping by in terms of money, bound for Sunset Station, but like we aren't hurting when it comes to items, so that's nice. Yeah, I'd say, you know, pick up these items while you still can, because, you know, sometimes, for whatever reason, when you come back to Twilight Town, it's very limited on, like, where you can go and what you can do. This isn't the right train. So yeah, we're gonna save the game here. And this is... I think this is where we're gonna call it. I know it seems early. Well, kind of early in a way. Basically, we've done through a lot. We finished up Roxas's story, and we started Sora's journey, and there's gonna be a lot of unanswered questions. Some of you astute people who are possibly watching this are probably gonna guess what's up with Roxas, especially with the stuff that that's gonna be revealed in the next part when we, you know, get on the train and everything. But you know, I won't be really talking a whole lot about Roxas and his story until we get later in the game, as we, you know, progress and get far further along. So, yeah, Roxas's story is effectively done for now, and we'll bring it up more, and I'll talk more about Roxas every now and again. But yeah, Sora's journey started, and as you can see, I had a lot of fun playing around with Sora, just running around, collecting items, and just exploring Twilight Town again. Things have changed, you know, the music's different, obviously. If you hadn't picked up on that, it's a completely different tune. A little more whimsical than like the kind of bittersweet song that plays in Roxas's Twilight Town journey. But yeah, journey started again with Sora. Donald and Goofy are there, and you know, I'm excited because Kingdom Hearts 2 proper has basically started. We'll get more into it soon. All these videos are going to be going up around the same time, hopefully within the next couple days. And hopefully I can start getting like a maybe episode or two out a week. Like stream once a week, and then just put the chopped up bits on YouTube. But we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'm Doug, and you know, thanks for coming along. I'm happy you're here. Really happy to be doing this. So, see you around. Bye.